Let's start with me. What was both of your guys' first impression?
I was scared of Halima when I first met her. First of all, because also like when you first started talking about stuff that was like political and serious, and remember you were saying like you're Cambridge educated and you had like post-grad and stuff, and I was sitting there like, this bitch is fucking like serious, like she's for real. And I'm like, I have no qualification, I don't know what I'm talking about.
And then you got to know me, and then you realised I was a completely unserious candidate.
In one sense, yeah, but in the rest of it, like those first impressions are still holding on. That I'm scared of you, but like
why? Scared? Why?
But then you have like it's the like how extensive your vocabulary is, and like the kind of terms that you know, and how you can put things into sentences so eloquently that I sit there and I'm like, I could never.
Where do you get that from?
Reading English, isn't it?
What?
No, how are you able to like so well literally?
I thought I was good at making
string words
sentences
together at the drop of a hat so eloquently, even if you don't know what you're talking about. Because like sometimes you don't even know
like,
that stuff.
When we do shows without Halima there, like when it's just me and Carlos, I feel like I'm doing such a good job of making sentences sound like a smart person and knows what they're talking about, and then Halima comes and I'm like humbled very fast.
Yeah, I just used to read a lot when I was a kid. I don't know. I think I'm just good with words, isn't it? Like some people are just like people are good with different things. I think I'm just good. Like sometimes you know what? I never say this because I sound like a dickhead when I say this, but this is the God's honest truth. Sometimes when I'm speaking, or especially when I'm writing, a word will come to me and I don't know how I know the word. I just know it. So we need to give the background of how Carlos and I got acquainted. So Carlos obviously had pitched the idea of like Mango Masala to Pi Radio, and Bianca, I think they were kind of like brainstorming. Go on, yeah, you tell the story.
No, brainstorming like people to include in it. At the time, everyone involved was Indian. We just didn't have anyone that follows the Islamic faith involved. And we were just like, oh, it'd be good to get some representation in terms of that. And I went to my then girlfriend Bianca and was just like, oh, who do you suggest? And do you know anyone? And she was, I think we didn't know. I think like you pointed out some of like Halima's tweets before.
No,
like,
no, but what used to make me crease is you used to comment on Ellen DeGeneres. Did you use to every person, they just used to comment on Ellen. I love you.
Wow.
It used to make me crease, like every day it would make me crease.
It's not even for them, it's for me. It's not even for them. I can't believe you noticed that. I didn't admit, like I would not think when I'm doing that anyone would clock.
How many people have actually seen you do that?
But you know what my cousin said one time? You're weird. I'll log on to Instagram and I'll just see you commenting on people's photos like I love you on celebrities. But that's what I do. And honestly, Bianca, I feel you. That Ellen, I used to love her.
It was nice meeting you alone. It was just me and you. Yeah. I was able to kind of just sit back and be like, take it all in, and just like, no. I think it was a refreshment that I don't know how Mango Masala would be if Halima hadn't come in and kind of brought a bit more. I don't know.
It's a good balance. Do you know what? Like because Anna, our friend, mine and Bianca's mutual friend Anna, had reached out to me first. Like, was it okay if I give Bianca your number for this show? And then we were talking about it afterwards, and she was like, do you know what? Like Carlos is so like laid back and really calm, and you're so like out there. It would be such a good like balance. And she said that like before we even got on air, and I feel like that really has followed through in our like dynamic throughout, innit?
Yeah.
It's always me just kicking off and Carlos like
Allegedly.